अस्सलामुअलैकुम डियर स्टूडेंट्स। इन क्वेश्चंस के अलावा जो कि मैं वीडियोस बना के लगा रहा हूँ, अगर आपको कोई और भी किसी और एक्सरसाइज से कोई और चैप्टर से कोई क्वेश्चन आपने समझना है, पूछना है, तो आप मुझसे रब्ता कर सकते हैं और मैं कोशिश करूँगा कि प्रायोरिटी पे आपके जो बताए हुए क्वेश्चंस हैं वो उसकी वीडियो बना के मैं अपलोड करूँ। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1। The question 1 is we rationalize the denominator of the following. Mean in question 1 we rationalize the denominator of the values. Now start question 1 part 1, which is 3 over 4 square root 3. We rationalize mean we remove the value of square root of prime number in denominator. In this question the denominator 4 square root 3. So we remove the square root 3 by multiplying square root 3 with numerator and denominator. We get 3 over 4 square root 3 multiplied by square root 3 over square root 3. The answer is 3 square root 3 over 4. Square root 3 multiplied by square root 3 we get 3. And the answer is 3 square root 3 over 12. And now we simplify these values. 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12. And the answer is square root 3 over 4. And same the question number 1 part 2, 14 over square root 98. First we factorize and simplify the denominator. 14 over denominator of 98 is 49 multiplied by 2 square root. 49 square root is 7 square root 2. Now simplify it. 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14. The answer is 2 over square root 2. Now we simplify the denominator by multiplying square root 2 with numerator and denominator. 2 over square root 2 multiplied by square root 2 over square root 2. The answer is 2 square root 2 over square root 2 multiplied by square root 2, we get 2. And 2 cancel with the 2, we get square root 2 is the answer. The next question is, which is part 3 of question 1. We have 6 over 8 square root and 27 square root. Now we simplify it by factorization. The values we get 6 over 4 multiplied by 2 square root into 9 multiplied by 3 square root. And the answer is 6 over 4 square root is 2 square root 2, 2 square root 2, and 9 square root is 3, 3 square root 3. And when we simplify these values, we get 6 over 2 3s are 6 and square root 2 multiplied by 3, which is 6 cancel with the 6, we get 1 over 6 square root. And now we, because we rationalize the denominator, we multiply the numerator and denominator by square root 6. We get 1 over square root 6 multiplied by square root 6 over square root 6. It is square root 6 over 6. And it is the answer of the third part. The fourth part is 1 over 3 plus square root 5. 1 over 3 plus 2 into square root 5. For simplify the denominator, we multiply with the conjugate of 2 plus 2 square root 5. We have 3 multiplied by 2 square root 5 multiplied by 3 minus 2 square root 5 and 3 minus 2 square root 5, which is equal to 3 minus 2 square root 5, and the denominator is a plus b, a minus b, and we apply the formula of a plus b into a minus b. The answer is a square minus b square. Here is 3 is there and 2 square root 5 is b. So 3 square minus 2 square root 5 whole square. Now we simplify these values. We get 3 minus 2 square root 5 over 3 square is 9 minus 2 square root is 4 and square root 5 is square and square root cancel. We get 4 multiplied by 5. We get 3 minus 2 square root 5 over 9 minus 20. Now we simplify it. We get 3 minus 2 square root 5 over 9 minus 20 is minus 11. We solve the fifth part, which is 15 over square root 31 minus 4. The same procedure, we multiply and divide by the conjugate of square root 31 minus 4. 15 over square root 31 minus 4 multiplied by 31 square root plus 4 and square root 31 plus 4. And the answer is 15 into square root 31 plus 4, and in the denominator we have a minus b into a plus b. The answer is a square minus b square. Here in this question a is square root 31 and b is 4. So square root 31 whole square minus 4 whole square. Now we simplify these values. We get 15 into square root 31 plus 4 over square root of 31 is square and square root cancel each other. 31 minus 4 square is 16. And the answer is 15 square root 31 plus 4 over 31 minus 15 is equal to, 31 minus 16 is equal to 15. And in this question 15 cancel with 15 and we get square root 31 plus 4 is the answer of fifth part of question 1. And next, the sixth part, which is 2 over square root 5 minus square root 3. Now we simplify for the denominator, multiply the conjugate of the denominator with the numerator and the denominator. We get 2 over square root 5 minus square root 3 square root 5 plus square root 3 over square root 5 plus square root 3. And the answer is, when we simplify it, we get 2 into square root 5 plus square root 3 over, it is a minus b into a plus b. The answer is a minus b square, a square minus b square. In this question, a is square root 5 and b is square root 3. We get square root 5 square minus square root 3 square. And the answer is 2 square root 5 square root 3 over square and square root cancel each other. We get 5 minus same Square and square root cancel each other. We have 3. Now we simplify these values. 2 square root 5 plus square root 3 over 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. And 2 cancel with the 2 in the numerator. We get square root 5 plus square root 3 is the answer of question 1 part 6th. And the 7th part is square root 3 minus 1 over square root 3 plus 1. Now we solve it by multiplying the numerator and denominator. Square root 3 minus 1. Square root 3 minus 1 over square root 3 plus 1 multiplied by square root 3 minus 1 over square root 3 minus 1. In the numerator, we get square root 3 minus 1 into square root 3 minus 1, which is square root 3 minus 1 whole square. And in the denominator, we have a plus b into a minus b. The answer is a square minus b square, in which a is square root 3 and b is 1. So we take their squares, square root 3 square minus 1 square. The answer is, in the numerator we take the square of square root 3 minus 1. And we have the formula a minus b. Here square root 3 is a and 1 is b. And the answer is a square plus b square minus 2ab, which is square root 3 square plus 1 square minus 2 into 1 into square root 3. And simplify the values. Square root and square cancel each other. We have 3 minus 1. 1 square is 1. And simplify the numerator. Square and square root cancel. We have 3 plus 1 minus 2 square root 3 over 2. Further simplify it. 3 plus 1 is equal to 4 minus 2 square root 3 over 2. Take common 2 from the numerator. We get 2 into 2 minus square root 3 over 2. These two cancel with this. Numerator and denominator 2's are cancel each other. And the answer is 2 minus square root 5 plus square root 3 over square root 5 minus square root 3. And in this question, we multiply the conjugate of square root 5 minus square root 3. Square root 5 plus square root 3 over square root 5 plus, this is minus square root 3 multiplied by square root 5 plus square root 3 over square root 5 plus square root 3. And in the numerator, square root 5 plus square root 3 into square root 5 plus square root 3. So it is square root 5 plus square root 3 whole square. And in the numerator, we have a minus b into a plus b, whose answer is a square minus b square. In this question, square root 5 is a and square root 3 is b. So we take their squares, square root 5 whole square minus square root 3 whole square. Now simplify it. It is a plus b. So the answer, it is whole square, a plus b whole square, whose answer is a square plus b square plus 2ab. And we simplify it. Square root 5 whole square plus square root 3 whole square plus 2 square root 5 into square root 3 over, we take the square of square root 5, it is 5, square and square cancel, square root cancel, we have minus 3. Now simplify these values. It is 5 plus 3 plus 2 times 3 5s are 15 over 5 minus 3 is 2. Now simplify it. It is 8 plus 3 is, 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 2 square root 15 over 2. Take 2 common from the numerator, we get 4 plus square root 15 over 2. So these two cancel with the numerator. The answer is 4 plus square root 15. Part 1, 3 plus square root 7. Here 3 is a real number and 7 is the imaginary number. And when we change its sign, positive to negative or negative to positive, it is the conjugate of the value. So conjugate is 3 minus square root 7. And second part is 4 minus square root 5. And the conjugate is 4 plus square root 5. The third part is 2 plus square root 3. So the conjugate is 2 minus square root 3. And the fourth part is 2 plus square root 5. And conjugate is 2 minus square root 5. And next, the fifth part, 5 plus 7 square root. And conjugate is 5 minus square root 7. And the sixth part is 4 minus square root 15. Conjugate is 4 plus square root 15. And the seventh part is 7 minus 6 square root. And the conjugate is 7 plus square root 6. And the next part, which is eighth part, 9 plus square root 2, whose conjugate is 9 minus square. By applying the conjugate, question 3, part 1, we have x is equal to 2 minus square root and find 1 over x. Here x is equal to 2 minus square root 3 and 1 over x is equal to, when we take the reciprocal of x, automatically take the reciprocal of 2 minus 1 over 3. We get 1 over 2 square root 3. And now we solve it by applying the rationalize of the denominator, which is 1 over 2 minus square root 3 multiplied by 2 plus square root 3 over 2 plus square root 3. Now simplify these values. 1 multiplied by 2 plus square root 3, which is 2 plus square root 3 over, it is a minus b into a plus b. The answer is a square minus b square. Here a is 2 square minus b is square root 3 square. And now we simplify it. 2 plus square root 3 over 4 square, 2 square is 4 minus square root 3 square is 3. And the answer is 2 plus square root 3 over 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. And the answer is 1 plus square root 3. It is the answer of 1 over x. And the second part is x is equal to 4 minus square root 17. and find the value of 1 over x. Find 1 over x. So we take reciprocal of x, which is 1 over x, and on the other hand we have 4 minus square root 17, and take the reciprocal of 4 minus square root 17, which is 1 over 4 minus square root 17. And now we solve them, or you can say rationalize the denominator by applying the conjugate of the value. We have 1 over 4 minus 17 square root multiply 4 plus square root 17 over 4 plus square root 17. Now we simplify it. We get 1 multiplied by 4 plus square root 17. The answer is 4 plus square root 17. And in the denominator, it is a plus b into a minus b. The answer is a square minus b square. Here the a is 4 and b is square root 17. We take 4 square minus square root 17 square. And the answer is 4 plus square root 17 over 4 square is 16 and 17 square is square and square root cancel each other. We get 17. And the answer is 4 plus 17 square root over minus 1. And we also write is minus 4 minus square root 17, because minus 1 is multiplying with the denominator and the numerator. And when with the numerator we get minus 4 minus 17 square root, and when minus 1 multiply with minus 1 get plus 1. So it is the value of 1 over x. And the next is third part, in which we have x is equal to square root 3 plus 4, sorry 3 plus 2, and we find x plus 1 over x. So we take the reciprocal of x, which is 1 over x, and take the reciprocal on the right side. We have 1 over square root 3 plus 2. Now we solve 1 over square root 3 plus 2 by multiplying the conjugate of square root 3 plus 2, which is 1 over square root 3 plus 2 multiply by square root 3 minus 2 over square root 3 minus 2. And the answer is square root 3 minus 2 over, it is a plus b into a minus b. The answer is a square minus b square. There square root 3 whole square minus 2 square. Now simplify it. Square root 3 minus 2 over square and square root cancel each other. We have 3 minus 2 square is 4. And the answer is square root 3 minus 2 over 3 minus 4 is equal to minus 1. And we also write it minus square root 3 plus 2. And it is the value of 1 over x. But we find the value of x plus 1 over x. So x plus 1 over x is equal to, x value is square root 3 plus 2. Square root 3 plus 2. And 1 over x value is minus square root 3 plus 2. Minus square root 3 plus square root 3 cancel each other. We have 2 plus 2 is 4.